I just walked out of my first playwriting class. I'm taking the class because it creates assignments that I can turn into videos. Our assignment for next week is to record 3 minutes of real conversation and then transcribe it into script form. This is to learn formatting, as well as to learn and to recognize how real people talk versus the way beginner writers think people talk. But this being the first class, I don't have any assignments to make a video from, so this video is going to be like, just like ramblings of some sort. And that was actually going pretty well, until I got home and I noticed a package addressed to as well as a letter addressed to me from his parents. As the letter reminded me, a few months ago I ran into parents in the lobby. They claimed that she'd been missing for 3 years and that I should call them if I see her. They had hired a private investigator who believes he had found her living in one of the penthouse apartments in my building. I hadn't seen her, so I hadn't called. And now, a few months later, they send me a letter asking that I call them back and verify that I even received the letter. So, I figured this would be an interesting way to get my 3 minutes of conversation for next week's assignment. But first I inspected the letter, looking for clues that this is some sort of elaborate scam or an episode of Adventures Punk'd. But all I noticed was a nice stamp and sincere attempts at making their cursive writing clear and legible. So I decided to call them the next day, after 2 p.m., per their request. But nobody picked up from their cell phone or their landline, but there was an answering machine.
Hi, this is I got a letter from you talking about finding your daughter. I had met you a couple months ago in my building, and I just was calling back. I haven't seen her. I have seen a package with her name on it, but you already know someone with that name lives there. But I will try calling you back anyway. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.
I didn't regret not leaving a number. I don't really have any urgent news, except that I honestly haven't seen her. Either way, I'm going to call back tomorrow, because I need those 3 minutes for my class.